The day's headlines will be an interesting one for Tony and his team, involved in the incident with Casey Kane a little earlier on a restart, and then the altercation on pit road between the 9 and 20 pit crews. But in the end, it'll be a dominating performance by Stewart, who will have led 160 of 267 laps.
That's pretty dominant.
Oh, he's been by far the best car today. There's no doubt about it.
Drivers who won a race a year ago who've not won this year. There are quite a few of them. In fact, 11 drivers. Winners last year, not this. Scratch one off the list. Tony Stewart with his first win of 2004.
Yeah, what an awesome weekend, boy. I tell you, these Home Depot guys, they had the longest day on Friday that I think I've ever seen them have on a Friday here, but you know, they just did a great job. You know, we made some changes yesterday. Zippy and I talked about it, and this thing was just awesome all day long.
Tony, tell me about what happened with the 9 of Casey Kane.
I wish I knew. I mean, all I know is I got around the 40 car and I got back in the slot and was catching him. I started checking up, and then he checked up, and I don't know if, you know, somebody pinched him to where he had to get out of the gas, or if he missed a shift, or he just shifted, or what. But I mean, I was right on his butt, but all of a sudden he checked up, and like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got forced, got forced to check up or what happened, but you know, that was a bad deal. I mean, we could have got taken out just as easy as anybody does that, and you know, Casey's one of my young guys that came from the same ranks I did. That was the last guy you'd want to hurt, but you know, I hate it for him, and I hate it for us too. I mean, it could have tore our car up just as easy. I mean, it's not something that was, like I said, I'd like to see what happened too, because I don't know what happened. All I know is I got behind him, and no more than I got behind him, and he checked up all of a sudden. So it didn't make for a very fun restart, that's for sure.
Were you aware that the two teams got together on pit road, Tony?
Well, no, I wasn't, but I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Tony, has this been a disappointing season, a controversial season for you as you stand here in victory lane? How do you look at how things have transpired this year?
Yeah, kind of normal for us. I mean, it's taken us a little longer to get going than normal, but you know, this is, you know, a couple months ago is normally when we get started on a good run, and you know, we had a 5th last week and win this week, so I'd say we're going the right direction again.
How about your approach?
1 week at a time still. That's the only way we can do it. It's you know, we've all wanted to be better than what we are, but you know, it just shows the determination of this Joe Gibbs Racing team. And you know, JD Gibbs is our new leader this year with Joe going back to football, and you know, JD's shown that he's a good leader. I mean, he keeps these guys pumped up. Zippy's done a great job, and these guys just don't quit. I mean, they're probably the toughest Cup crew in Nextel, so you know, I'm pretty fortunate to be with these guys.
You're such an intense individual. Does winning take some of the edge off the pressure to perform?
No, because I got next week now, so you know, you're only as good as your previous week, and you know, today's over now. We won today, and we'll celebrate tonight, and you know, tomorrow we'll get ready for Loudon. So you know, putting 2 or 3 of these in a row would ease a lot of stress, but you know, we got to keep working. I mean, Jimmy Johnson's running really good. There's a lot of guys that are tough. I mean, Casey Kane's one of them that's tough every week, so if we're going to have a shot at winning this thing at the end of the season, we got to catch up to those guys, and hopefully today's step 1 in that process.